Hello students, welcome to the practical session of solid modeling and drafting with the help of Creo 4.0. Here we will see the second practical, solid modeling for a simple mechanical component. Actually, second and third practical is combined. With the help of model 3D part, we can do assembly. The input file of assembly is a solid model. So second and third practical will make it as combined. For that, first of all, open Creo Parametric 4.0, then select working directory, click the location where you are going to save all the 3D model parts. I am saving in SMD folder. Select that folder, click on OK, click on New to create a new model. We are going to model the 3D part, so click on part. If we are going to assemble that 3D parts, then click on assembly. First click on part, name that part as a flange because we are going to draw a flange coupling. You can see here the flange coupling, assembly of flange coupling, and here are the views with dimensions and views of flange coupling, flange. Next, dimension and view of bolt, front view and side view. Next, dimension and view of nut, front and side view with all dimensions. So we are going to model three parts: flange, bolt and nut. So name first part as a flange. Uncheck use default template box. OK. We will make it as a flange 1. OK. Default dimensions are in inch, but we want in mm. So select the template MMNS part solid. Dimensions are in mm, load in Newton and time in seconds. Next click OK. On working area you can see three planes: front plane, top plane and right plane. Flange coupling, the part of flange coupling we can draw front view and we will extrude with this length. So select front plane, click sketch view, draw two center lines, horizontal center line, vertical center line. After that, select the outer circle having the diameter of 220 mm. So select circle command, go to the center, just move cursor outside, press mouse button 3 and the diameter of outer circle as a 220. Next, okay, now we will extrude. Just move in 3D plane and click on sketch OK, extrude. The length of extrusion we see here as a 25 mm. Just click here 25, enter. You can see here width of plate as 25 mm. Click OK. Now select any face. We will select this face, sketch view. Now draw this portion of pipe having the diameter of 124 mm and the inner diameter 100 mm is as a hole. Okay. Now click circle, draw circle, mouse button 3, diameter 124 mm. OK. Sketch OK. Again go in 3D view, extrude. The diameter of the extrusion length is 125 mm. Make it as 125. Enter. OK. You can see here. Okay. Now we want hole of 100 mm diameter here. So select this surface, sketch view, click on circle, draw a circle of any dimension, mouse button 3, make it as a 100 mm, sketch OK, go to 3D view, extrude. It is extruding in this direction, but we want in opposite direction, so click this arrow. You will show hole here, but we want throughout hole, so click here up to next surface, extrude up to next surface, then the throughout hole will appear in the flange. Now click OK. Okay, now we have to draw these 6 holes having the diameter of 20 mm and the position is 192 pitch circle diameter. That means we have to do first of all the construction circle of 192 pitch circle diameter, and on which we have to draw these 6 holes. Okay, now select this surface, sketch view. First of all, make it as a construction mode, select on circle, click to the center and draw construction circle, mouse button 3. Okay, this is radius, we have to make it as a diameter. Here, this is diameter, make it as a 192. Okay, now construction mode is off, select circle, zoom over here, draw hole, mouse button 3, diameter of 20 mm, sketch OK, go to 3D mode. You can see here green sketch of hole. Now extrude it, extrude in opposite direction, the hole should be throughout, so extrude up to next surface. Okay, you can see here hole. In the similar way, we can draw 6 holes, these 6 holes, but this is time consuming. To save the time, we can pattern it. Okay, for that go to pattern, we want circular pattern, so click over here, make it as a axis, select axis. You can see 4 black dots. By default there will be 4 holes, but we want 6, so first of all make it 6, number of holes as 6, and angle 360 divided by 6, the angle will be 60. Okay, you can see here the position of 6 holes and click OK. You can see here a flange having 6 holes at 192 pitch circle diameter of 20 mm diameter. Okay, now save this part, go to file, save. Okay, now close this part, click. Now we have to model a bolt having hexagonal head. So first of all, go to view, click on new part, bolt, uncheck default template. Okay, MMNS part solid. Okay, again front plane, sketch view. See here, first of all we have to draw a hexagon having 2 sides parallel, and the distance between 2 parallel sides is 35 mm. So go to the option palette, here it is showing, go to polygons, polygon having 6 sides, just drag and drop here, close this window, click the center of hexagon and put on center up to center lines, just move little bit sketch, okay. Now with the help of constraint coincident, this coincident constraint, we can make this point and this center line as a coincident. So click coincident constraint, this point and this line you can see here. Okay, now we want the distance between two parallel sides 35 mm. Go to dimension, click first center line, second center line, go downward and click mouse button 3. The unwanted dimension here as 62.92 and we want to edit 108 as a 35. So delete first of all 62.92 here. Click on 62.92, delete, then it is editable as a 35 mm. Make it 35. Sketch, okay. You can see here hexagonal head, but the width of hexagon head is 15 mm. So extrude it 15 mm. Okay, extrusion completed. After that, select this surface, sketch view. We have to draw the shank portion of bolt having length, total length from top side of hexagonal head to the bottom side of shank. Total is 105. By subtracting 15 mm head, we have shank portion as a 90 mm and the diameter of shank portion is 20 mm. Okay, now go to circle, click on circle, draw circle, mouse button 3, make dimension as a 20 mm of shank, click OK. Just move in 3D view. You can see here in green color. Just extrude it. Extrude in 90 mm. Okay. You can see here. Okay. After that, the head corners are sharp, but you can see here is a chamfer or fillet, but the dimension is not given. But on this view you can see the dotted line for chamfer. We will draw, select this face, sketch view, click on circle, draw a circle of any dimension, mouse button 3. Now next we will use tangent constraint. Click on tangency, make this circle and this line as a tangent, click OK. Just move in 3D view. Okay, now extrude. Extrusion is in this direction, but we want to remove the material from the circle in outer direction of circle. So first of all, click on remove material, click in inner direction, outer direction, go to the option, click on add taper of 60 degrees, but the taper will be in inner direction. So inner direction plus, click it as a minus. Okay, you can see here taper, click OK. In this way we have modeled a bolt, hexagonal headed bolt. Then save it, go to the file, click on save. OK. Now close this window. Now we will model nut, hexagonal headed nut. Say in the same way, likewise we have draw the hexagonal headed bolt, but here is shank portion and here is for nut there is a hole of diameter 20. Okay, same two sides vertical, distance between two sides is 34.6 and hole of 20 mm diameter. So click new, part modeling, part as a nut, rename it, uncheck use default template, OK, MMNS part solid, OK. Now again go to front view, sketch view, go to palette, 6-sided, just drag and drop here, close the window, pick the center of hexagon and put at the center of two center lines, just move little bit, click OK, make it coincident, this top center point and this line, click OK. Okay. Dimension is 2, vertical line is 34.6. Go to the dimension, click first vertical line, second vertical line, go downward, mouse button 3, delete this 62.92, then second will be editable as a 34.6. Okay. Now go to circle, draw circle, make it as a 20 mm, click OK. Now go in 3D view, just extrude it. The length of extrusion is 20 mm. But on bolt, the chamfer is at one side, but in nut, chamfer is on both sides. If we will extrude this symmetric with the symmetric of plane, then we can mirror the chamfer on another side also. So extrude by 20 mm, but you can see here from this plane, this 25 extrusion will happen. But if we go here and make it extrude on symmetric both sides, you can see here from the plane it is symmetric 10 mm, total 20 mm. Click on OK. Again click this surface, sketch view, click on circle, draw circle of any diameter. Next go to tangency constraint, make circle and this line as a tangent, click OK. Go to 3D mode, extrude, extrusion in opposite direction, remove material, extrusion in outer direction, go to options, add taper of minus 60 degree for outer side, plus 60 for inner side. So make it as a 60 degrees. You can see here in yellow color chamfer will happen. Click OK. The chamfer is on one side, but we want on another side also. So we can make it as a mirror from the center front plane. Okay. So click on mirror, click center plane, click OK. Automatically the chamfer from both sides, you can see here chamfer on one side and chamfer on another side. On both sides chamfer will happen. In this way we will model hexagonal nut. Now save it, click on file, save, OK. Now close this window. In this way we have modeled the parts of flange coupling. Now go to the folder location on which we have saved. You can see here, click bolt, just see here, this is bolt, this is flange, this is hexagonal. All parts are here. Okay. Thank you.